which is 26.7% upside, obviously a strong buy. CSM is currently the #1 tire manufacturer in Vietnam. Not only that, CSM has convincingly won the 5th place among all Southeast Asian tire manufacturers and 70th place in the world. And now, let me give you an overview of CSM before walk you through the detailed business analysis. CSM currently focuses on buyers and motorcycle segment, which account for nearly 90% of total revenue. CSM will gradually shift to the radial segment in the future to catch up with the radialization trend in the world. This segment is expected to account for nearly 60% in 2020. And now, moving to the business analysis, CSM has dominant position in domestic market. Moreover, CSM will strategically expand in radial project to drive growth and complete its value chain to sustain the business model. CSM now dominate the market with 35% share, much higher than other competitors. This position is mainly supported by strong brand to differentiate CSM from other competitors, high financial resources to promote long-term growth, its strong distribution network, which is largest in Vietnam. CSM has 200 sales agents across the country. Moreover, tight connection with retail stores help CSM to better reach the customer. In addition, the replacement revenue has low correlation with GDP of only 0.2, assuring a stable source of revenue for CSM. Its supported parent company Vinacham has strong political position, which is very desirable in Vietnam, and tight connection with Vietnam Rubber Group allows CSM to buy rubber at a lower price. Moreover, CSM has the most diverse product portfolio, offering 260 products covering all segments in the market. This helps CSM to meet different requirements of the customer and better deal with economic uncertainty. Five-force model further emphasizes CSM positions. The market is characterized by high barrier to entry, no substitute product, and low bargaining power of the customer. This is very favorable for CSM to strengthen its positions.
Moving on to expansion plan. Since 2012, the company has constructed a radial project with product launch in 2014 before reaching the full capacity in 2021. The success of this project is strongly supported by 3 key reasons. First, the market condition is favorable for CSM to launch its new product. The radialization rate in Vietnam stands at only 10%, much lower than other countries. We expect the rate may reach 25% in 2020. In addition, Vietnamese government will continue to invest in road condition, which encourages the use of radial tires in the future. Our forecast model indicates that the demand for radial tires will increase consistently for 70.3%, exceeding domestic supply, obviously a favorable condition for CSM. The company also has strong competitive advantage to ensure product consumption. While foreign competitors mainly focus on personal cars, CSM actively shift to radial tires for trucks to meet strong demand growth and lower competition pressure. We expect that with a dominant position in domestic market, CSM can quickly distribute its product to local customers. CSM also diversified its sales by exporting product globally. With the product launch in 2014, the company plans to penetrate into developed market to take advantage of low price strategy. According to this plan, the revenue contribution from export will increase significantly from 25% in 2012 to reach 50% in 2020. For value chain, where other competitors mainly focus on manufacturing and distribution, CSM has completed the value chain to sustain its business model. To manage natural rubber, the company created a tight connection with Vietnam Rubber Group, who is the monopolistic supplier in Vietnam. This helps the company to buy rubber at a lower price. CSM also moved its production to near rubber farms to lower transportation costs. In the future, the company plans to acquire a rubber company to further control this important material. For carbon black, the company cooperates with Philip Carbon to open a joint production plant. This helps the company to lessen dependence on foreign suppliers. For imported materials, the company actively takes advantage of free trade agreements. In 2014 and 2015, ASEAN Economic Community and Trans-Pacific Partnership will officially take effect. This helps the company to enjoy lower import tax for raw material. For R&D, CSN is the only domestic company to have a modern research center. This helps the company to improve efficiency and create innovation. More importantly, the company can increase its product quality and environmental standards to better penetrate into developed markets.
Moving on financial analysis, we expect CSM will experience a significant sales growth of 80%, which is mostly contributed by Radial segment. Radial segment will increase rapidly by 27.8%, corresponding with the strong capacity expansion of Radial project. Meanwhile, the bias automotive segment will go up by only 2.1% due to the substitution effect of Radial tire. Besides, the motorcycle segment will gain the moderate growth of 5.3%, while sales is mainly driven by replacement demand. Gross margin will increase and remain stable of above 20%, which is supported by the data rubber price and the efficiency improvement of the company. And as a result of strong sales growth and margin expansion, return on equity will increase steadily and reach 40% in 2020, regardless of falling leverage. And due to the investment in Radial project, the financial leverage will stay at high level in 2013 and 2014. However, we expect the leverage will fall steadily when the company uses cash to pay debt. Accordingly, the interest coverage ratio will increase strongly to reach 12 times in 2020. Moreover, CSM is expected to gradually generate higher operating cash flow, which is sufficient to cover for both capex and dividend from 2015.
Moving on valuation, we apply the standard cash flow and multiple analysis to estimate the target price. Firstly, in the CF model, we rate the company into three main segments for forecasting: the Radial, bias, and tire, because the three main segments have a different sales growth and gross margin. With a WCC of 16%, we derive the target price for these metals. We also perform the Monte Carlo simulation based on the key assumption, and the results show that the probability of gain is very high, at 68%. Meanwhile, only 11% chance of change recommendation from buy to sell. That's why we consider that the investment risk at low level. For multiple analysis, we use three criteria, including market capitalization, revenue, and return to equity, to select 8 peers from Asia Pacific nations. And you can see on the screen, the CRM stock is undervalued compared to almost peers. To estimate the target price, we use a median PE ratio of 8.5 times and EV per EBITDA of 47 times. In brief, because we believe the DCF model is more reliable in measuring the long-term growth and the intrinsic value of the stock, so we will 65% for DCF and 35% for multiple. The target price nearly 44,000 BND, 26.7% upside potential, obviously a strong buy CDM.
Ladies and gentlemen, after finishing our report in last year's November, CDM stock has consistently increased and reached our target price early this month. Our follow-up research indicates that CDM still had further upside potential thanks to three key drivers. First, the investment for the Radial product is lower than our initial plan thanks to the decreasing cost of import machines and the financial support from the government. Second, the natural rubber price keeps decreasing in 2014, much lower than our initial estimation, and this helps expand our target margin significantly. Finally, the company performance is further enhanced by the declining interest rate. The Vietnamese government is taking aggressive measures to improve the economic conditions. As a result, interest rate goes down to the lowest level in the last 10 years, very favorable for CSM as it's currently at high leverage. Combining all these factors, we expect CSM still has a further upside potential of 20%, so it totally deserves a strong buy. This brings me to the end of our presentation. Thank you for listening.